We project avoidance when we are unwilling to meet us in our void. So the question is, why are we avoiding to meet us in our void? And why are we making anybody else responsible for what we are resisting to do for ourselves? Because we are unwilling to do it, and the reason being that we are not trusting that we are able to self-source and self-soothe, we are actually lying to us and saying that because we're incapable or we are unable or we're not doing it, anybody else can. So therefore, we do not trust ourselves, and we trust anybody else that will be failing, ultimately failing to fill us up in our void, fulfill our void. We trust them more than we trust ourselves just because we haven't done it yet. This is how we perpetuate the anxious avoidant loop, and we get stuck there again and again. Now, when we start healing this, remember this, it's not done overnight. It does take time, but I assure you that once you start with this process, you will start to experience what it means to self-soothe and self-source. And once you get to that place where you actually feel what it is to be loved in your trigger and be filled in your empty cup by your own self, that's when your trust for yourself will start building. You'll start anchoring within your inner world and building that inner anchor. And that's when, running after unrequited love or unavailable people will start shifting into going and finding that place within you that until now you have been unavailable towards. And you'll be meeting yourself in whatever needs more love for self-sourcing and whatever needs acceptance to self-soothe through any trigger, because both those parts of ourselves need one person only, ourselves. And then what we have cultivated within ourselves, we can actually bring into the relationship, and we could also receive from another in the relationship. I'm not saying that you're supposed to love yourself first in order to get into a relationship. No. But what I am saying, what I am saying is that when we feel trust in our ability to self-soothe and self-love, then being in a relationship, because we already are in one with ourselves, but being with another becomes something that we can believe is truly possible. A loving, fulfilling one, a loving and fulfilling relationship that will also challenge us to grow. This is how we build our inner trust of being in the relationship we're really wanting. If you want to start in shifting this dynamic right here, right now, I have a free masterclass, and I can share the link with you so you can start on experiencing my technique, my approach that is actually using anything negative that is actually troubling you right now and shift it into becoming, your inner power. So this is my technique. My technique uses anything that triggers us. So anything negative that's present, anything positive that is absent, as a portal to become what we're aiming at, become what we're wanting from our outer world. So if this is resonating with you, please DM I commit, and I will send you the link so you can start on this journey with me, because I will guide you and hold you by the hand so you can actually become the relationship you're looking for.